Hi folks, welcome back to this here little channel in the corner. What we got for a Wednesday? Well, first of all, I had a chat with Pap yesterday. He's absolutely fine. He's managing the pain okay. And he's putting out a few videos, so he is comfortable. He's fine, people, just in case you're wondering what's going on there. Anyway, today, well, obviously the big story is, isn't it, Boris and Wishy-Washy. But these are the only two they've named so far. That's, well, bar Mrs. Boris. But, yeah, is this a leave-in present from caressing her dicks? A shitload of fines for him. I think she was the one that started the investigation, wasn't she? I mean, it's just a piss take. It's a PR exercise. They seem to be doing something, and they've opened a whole kettle of worms now. I tell you, it's going to turn this government on its head. You know, it just shows up more lies and corruption, and the fact that they can't be trusted. And they're not finished yet, apparently. There's supposed to be more fines on the way. But if there's more, that means there will be repeat offenders. So why aren't these fines going to be doubled and trebled like they were for the rest of us when they were given out to the public? And also I seem to remember much larger fines for breaking COVID regulations in the workplace. And I believe Boris was the one that said that. But the left are saying now that Boris is the first Prime Minister in history to be a convicted criminal. Well, Starmer, I think you're wrong. You're a lawyer. You should know better. Because these fines have not been through a court, so a court has not found them guilty of anything. This is just the police that have issued these fines. And if you're not convicted of anything in court, you can't be a criminal. You know. And besides that, these fines, all COVID fines, we were told will not give you or be recorded on any form of criminal record. So that doesn't make him a criminal because he received a fine. And Starmer should know better. But the big question is going to be if they broke the parliamentary code, because this is where the issues are going to come in. But at the moment, they're all rallying round Boris and giving all sorts of excuses. And so I'll just let them get on with it. They'll hang themselves eventually. You know, they've got enough rope now. Well, they have done for some time. But, of course, it's all been made better because they've said sorry. But will they resign? I very much doubt it. I very much doubt it. Wishy-washy might, but I can't see Boris doing it. He's too arrogant. Way too arrogant. You know, if they resign, then all the others who got fines should resign as well. And that looks like half the frigging party with the number they're starting to dish out now. But the other thing I've been looking into is this alleged rebate on the energy bills. As we know, it's not a rebate, it's a loan. They will insist on it back at some point in the future. So they keep calling it a rebate, but it's not. It is a loan. Now, I've looked into it and there is no opt-out in place anywhere. On energy sites, on the government site, all it says, there is no opt-out from this. So there's nothing in place. So basically they're saying they're forcing it on you. You've got to take this loan. No, so they're forcing it on people. They're going to force people into debt. Now, I've looked at certain bits of the law on this. Obviously, I don't go into subsection this, section 4, section B, all that crap. I look at the overview. Now, from what I read, a loan can only be offered. And it will only become a legal binding contract if you accept it, along with all the terms and conditions that we know come with loans. That would make it a legal loan. You have to accept it for it to be legal. Now, with no opt-out in place, my question is it legal? I don't think it is, but maybe there are some legally trained people out there. But if they are, I doubt if they watch this channel. But I'm open to be proved wrong. But as far as I'm concerned and what I've read, not having an opt-out for that loan makes it illegal. And I'm thinking, well, realistically, 200 quid at today's energy prices, and they're only due to go up again in the autumn by another substantial leap. It's a piss in the ocean. It's a piss take. They think it'll keep people quiet. Well, personally, I think more people are going to kick up about it. But because if there was an opt-out, and if it means making cutbacks, I would quite happily turn around and say, keep your fucking money. But that's only my opinion. But then something else keeps jumping into my mind. Yeah, maybe the Met could look into this loan malarkey. That'll give them something else to do, won't it? Yeah, the other thing that comes into my head, now, I would not be surprised if we see a lot of these ridiculous new taxes get dropped or drastically reduced. We would see all of a sudden a lower cap on energy, on the price of energy, closely followed by a press release that they're calling a general election. Just a thought. Make ourselves look good in the eye of the public just before an election. Food for thought, people. But anyway, that's my time up. I'll try to keep these not too short, but not too long. Yeah, I know people lose interest. But until the next one, guys, thank you for your support, as always. And my respects to each and every one of you. And please, stay safe, stay strong, and don't play their games. I'm gone.